Hey, it's Monday, May 24th. Good morning, and God bless everyone that's tuning in to watch this. May your path be lit up to the glory of God. You know, we got so much going on. Wednesday is the 26th. There is a lunar eclipse, and, just about anything is possible in the times we're living in. My last video was the time of the two witnesses, and I'm going to kind of touch on that again. It's the walk of the two witnesses, and there's many different perspectives on what the two witnesses are. And like I said, it could be two people, Moses, Elijah, somebody from the profile, the Enigma group. And right there, that kind of tells you all you need to know when the name of your profile is Enigma group. It might as well be Legion, But, they were saying, oh, it's not Elijah or Moses, and, the Bible clearly states who it is. And they gave me a bunch of Bible verses that don't really state clearly who it is. But whether it's John the Baptist, John the disciple, Amos the prophet, whoever, I said it could be two people, and maybe they're reincarnated. Maybe they travel in time. Maybe it's just their spirit, the spirit of Elijah, or the spirit of Moses, brought into a person in our day and age to, do whatever it is that God has planned for them. But I'm also going to say that I'm sticking by the two witnesses. To me, represent two groups of people. One being a bloodline, the bloodline of Christ, of Judah, and the other being a brotherhood, which includes all bloodlines, which to me is the spirit of Dan, the multitude, the overcomers. And, like I said, it's all bloodlines, man, because it's spiritual. So, throughout time, these two groups, Jews and Christians have been persecuted by the totalitarian beast system of world government, of godless world government, the communistic state, whatever you want to call it, the far left. And that's exactly what we got going on. Back in World War II, which was the beginning of this cycle, of 80 years, and we're at the end of it, so we're right on the cusp of another war. But anti-Semitism is rising just like it did in World War II. And, the war against Christians has been ongoing to remove God from our money, from our schools, from anywhere they can remove God. And, we're in those times, and I want to make this video short, but, Satan, what he's trying to win most importantly of all is he wants to win the minds and hearts and souls of people, to where they don't believe in God, or they believe in a fake God. Either way, it's not good news. Or they believe in the world man-made system without a God. All of it leads to the mark of the beast, but it's a spiritual, mental thing. And, does the world government, does Satan want to kill everybody too? Well, yeah, because, if Satan can kill all the people that are connected to the 7G network of God, then in theory, there's nobody to spread the word to whoever's left that hasn't been killed. But see, when Satan kills believers in God, he actually loses, because, when you die to the world, you actually live for God. So even though Satan will be more than happy to kill everybody, it's not really a victory for him if he kills somebody that's believing in God, and gives up their life. And, the scriptures clearly state, be afraid of who, can kill you spiritually, not who can kill you physically. And, Satan, that's all he can do. He has no power over you spiritually unless you give it to him, unless you give it up, unless you mentally and spiritually, walk away from God. Then you're fully exposed to whatever Satan's got, planned for you. But, that's kind of where we are with the two witnesses, because it's those two groups of people, Jews and Christians, or the bloodline and the brotherhood, that torment Satan and the world system, man, because we're free thinkers and we believe in freedom. And, the world totalitarian system does not. And that's why they persecute it. That's why you see that in Revelations 12, where the dragon goes after the remnant. And you see it later on where, the dragon kills the two witnesses because they were tormenting them. And the whole world celebrates because now they're free. Now, what I would tell you is, some people will say, what about, people who believe in Islam? Well, I'm not hating on them, but, the Islamic religion tends to bring it on themselves because they attack either Jews or Christians. And it's, violence is never the answer, but I'm not going to say that Jews and Christians shouldn't protect themselves. But Jesus set the example that you turn the cheek and that you put down your sword and let God do the fighting. God, that's what we see in the Old Testament, is God is more than happy to get out in front and take on those that are going against the believers, but it's not to say that all Islamic people are godless. I think it's all about the fruit you bear. If you're walking in love, then you're walking with God. But, religion, when it's ultra strict and it's all about adherence, and that's where like ultra-Orthodox Jews tend to be a slight problem because, if you got the mentality, you either obey and adhere and do everything we're saying is what God wants you to do, and then you come up with 1,000 things that are impossible to live your life that way, it creates its own problem. And the Islamic religion tends to be that as well, that it preaches strict adherence, compliance to the religion. And if you think freely for yourself, then you're basically going against the ultra-orthodoxy of that religion. And so it's even Christians, if that's how you view your faith and your religion, is that God is this hardcore, you must adhere or you will be destroyed, then you don't know the God that I know. The God that his mercy endureth forever. His compassion is so overwhelming, we can't comprehend it, man. And, Jesus came to save everybody. But you have to open up your mind. You have to think freely. You have to bust out of the box that's been put around your brain, that Satan has put around your brain. And, it's not about strict adherence. That's why when Moses had the 10 commandments and they were killing people left and right for picking up a twig on a Sunday, that's not what God wanted with those 10 commandments. It's as easy as love God and love your fellow man. And if you do that, everything else falls into place. All right. Well, hey, I will catch up with you. It's a high watch for the 26th through the next 15 days, the cycle of the moon through June 10th, where there is a solar eclipse. All things are on the table. Everything is possible. We're living in the most amazing times. There's overwhelming darkness at play, but my friends, if your eyes are opened, the glory of God is about to be unveiled as well. So much love, and stand tall, my friends.